All right. Good evening and welcome to the conversation. I am Janelle Gary and I am excited about my special guest that decided to join me this evening. I have Dr. Ben Carson and his wife, Miss Candy Carson. And let's just start with the journey. You can just briefly tell us about your journey.
Well, my journey started in Detroit as a youngster. Everybody thought I was stupid except for my mother, who was always saying, "Benjamin, you're much too smart to be bringing home these grades." She really treasured education. She knew it was important. And she worked as a domestic cleaning other people's houses, but she noticed that they did a lot of reading, didn't watch a lot of TV. So she came home one day and imposed that on me and my brother. We were not happy, but we had to do it. And interestingly enough, after a few weeks, I actually began to enjoy reading the books because as I read about people of accomplishment in all different fields, I began to realize that the person who had the most to do with what happened to you is you. It's not somebody else. And all of a sudden, I just said, I'm not going to listen to all these people around me who are saying you can't succeed, that the society is stacked against you, that there's racism, that all this stuff is going on. I said, forget about that. I'm just going to focus on what I want to do. And what I wanted to do was become a doctor. And, my grades improved dramatically. I went from the bottom of the class to the top of the class, won a scholarship to Yale, went on to the University of Michigan and on to Johns Hopkins and became chief of pediatric neurosurgery at the age of 33.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. But you forgot someone, Miss Carson, the union. The two are now one. As I was researching about you, I heard about the accident, the story that your wife tells so well about the auto accident. And just hearing the story and knowing that God was with you that night to see you here and you're still together is truly amazing. So
the almost auto accident.
Oh.
Well, I hate to call him a liar. No, it's pretty much that way. I just remember, man, the car did stop.
Mm-hmm.
We were just kind of, it was just too crazy what was going on. And you just, and then he said he did not touch those brakes. And by the time he took a breath, said a prayer of thanks, it was time to pull over because that 18-wheeler was coming on us. So, but it's amazing how you can see God working in your life if you open your eyes.